Hey guys, good morning. It is Tuesday morning here and I thought I'd bring you along for our day today. Wednesdays and Thursdays are our busiest days right now, so Tuesday's pretty quiet. But this is a look at kind of our homeschool, what it's like right now. It's winter. We have 5 children between 2 and 11. So I'll kind of give you some updates to the day, what our day looks like. So the kids have had breakfast and cleaned up. I do breakfast prep ahead of time so they're able to just kind of help themselves. Hi, Jacob. These guys are working on some independent work. I'm just gonna grab some breakfast and then sit down and start doing the rotation through each of the children.
Look, Jan has a rock. Look at Dad. He has a net.
Good job.
Look at the kids. The kids get into.
Okay, come back here. The kids get, sound that word out. It's not in, sound it out.
On the bus.
Good job. The next day, the boys and their parents went to the gardener, and the boys told them what had happened. The kind gardener smiled gently and forgave the boys. Then a plan was made for the boys to work on the garden for 1 hour a day for the rest of the summer to pay for the damage of the greenhouse. Okay, what sound does this make? Do you remember? That's right. How about this one?
What?
What? Good job. Okay. Good job.
The cat sits.
So who's the subject in there?
The cat.
That's right. Okay, so Katie's gonna work on a B and D matching game because those B and Ds, they are hard, aren't they? Yeah.
And B.
B. It's upside down. There we go. B. And then she has a really simple just counting and addition here to do while I move on to Joshua. So I'm going to go ahead and mark Joshua's math, and then we'll sit down and go through any questions together he needs help with. Okay, number 29 says, the diameter of each wheel on the lawnmower is 10 inches. How far must the lawnmower be pushed in order for each wheel to complete one full turn? Round the answer to the nearest inch. So do you remember the formula for this?
Yeah, 10 times 3.14.
Yeah, diameter times pi. Say that to me.
Japanese Culture, Part 1, by Jennifer D. Learud. For many centuries, Japan has been known for rugged sword-wielding samurai warriors and white-faced geisha in colorful kimonos, daintily pouring tea. The fields were terraced by walls of stone, each one of them like a broad step up the mountain.
Okay, so what is the sentence doing?
Metaphor.
It's comparing. Is there like or as in there?
No. Yes, like.
Therefore, it's not a metaphor, but it's a
Simile.
It's a simile. Yeah, that one's a simile.
Family honor, good manners, and outside appearances are very important to the Japanese people. They have 2 forms of behavior. Amonti, which is the public, and ira,
Homeschooling with the toddler again,
which
at
is
its
their
finest.
private, informal,
He's showing him the words now,
relaxing at
word by
home
word, putting his
form of
finger on them.
behavior. In order to avoid humiliating or bringing dishonor,
Alright, moving on to Nathan's math. Joshua's on the piano, Tyler's showering. These guys are still playing Lego. I'm going to mark this and go through the lesson with him. Alright, counting by halves to 6.
1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6.
Okay, go down by halves now. 6 to 0.
6.
Counting still? Alright.
O, oof, off, ow, o,
You said O twice.
you,
Yep, one more.
ow.
Yep. Elastic. What's that last letter?
C.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, comic.
COMIC.
Duck.
DUCK. COOY.
What?
Got curry.
Okay, so find Germany on there.
Right there, that one just read country.
Yeah, that's Germany right there.
On
Okay,
top of
so
Australia.
the artist of this painting is from Germany. So a fact is something that's true. Facts are certain. Examples: my shirt is white. 30% of the class was late. An opinion is a belief that is not based on proof or certainty. Opinions may or may not be true or correct. So an example is my dog is cute. He is a fun dog. All right, so Nathan is going to highlight the open syllables. Tyler's just finishing using the computer, and the kids have cleaned up their Lego. They're going to do some Go Noodle. Joshua's having a shower. Okay, while Nathan is finishing that, I'm going to start marking Tyler's math so I can sit down with him next and try and get this finished before lunch. Okay, so you're going to start reading these words and follow the path all the way into the middle.
To the saloon.
The saloon. Okay, so start there.
Icicle, spectacle,
What was this word?
septicle,
What's that?
Spec-
Spectacle, yeah.
vehicle, particles.
Okay, Tyler has finished his creative writing for the week. So I'm making note in our schedule for next week. Yeah, Joshua has 2, so I'll put that in. So that's page 40 and 41 for Joshua as well. And that makes the scheduling a little easier. That's done, and I know can be put away till next week. Okay, so what did you get for that one? All right, so Tyler is just doing a couple more math questions, and then we're gonna have to do his language arts after lunch. Just one sec, Tyler. Joshua's gotten a bunch of lunch stuff out for me. I'm just gonna make some sandwiches, and we'll get eating on that and continue on. So we had a few slices of bread left and a couple wraps. So we're just, some have wraps, some have sandwiches. We've got applesauce, and then I actually made some orange juice on the weekend. There's a little bit left, so we just got a little bit of that. I should say too that we are listening to the radio. We have an election coming up in a few months. Yeah, a few months in our province, and we're listening to our current premier talking and answering some questions. And then next week they're going to be talking to the opposition leader. So we're listening to that while we have lunch today. All right, so while the kids are finishing lunch, I am going to get started on the cleaning for the day. So I like to divide the cleaning up, kind of different things each day. So today is vacuuming our top floor and our stairs and changing out the trash. So I'm going to get our vacuum out and get going on that. Well, they take turns. Hi, Katie. They take turns sweeping, like wiping the table and sweeping after meals. So they need to do that while I vacuum, and we gotta change the trash.
Oh no.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this. So Nathan made an animation, so let's see if we can see it. Okay, go ahead and play it. Good job. So as you can hear, Nathan's doing his piano. I'm gonna sit down and finish independent work with Tyler. The chores are done. Caitlin is working on some perler beads over there. Jacob's just kind of running around making some noise. And Joshua is checking out Skype to see who is online, who he can call and have a chat with from our relatives. Yep.
Love.
Yep.
Champagne.
Yep.
Lasagna.
Yep.
Mythology.
Yep. Okay. Sleek.
SLEEK.
Slack.
SLACK.
Yep. Smack.
SMACK.
Crack.
Descended on the land. The prince was riding back to the castle when his carriage went around the corner and suddenly shivered as the
Hang on. Swerved.
swerved as the driver tried to avoid a stretch of thick oozing mud.
So here's our pile for our group work. We actually have quite a bit to read, so I'm going to do this last. We need to read in here. This is our health day, so we're doing our health, articles of faith, and then actually we still have science to do because yesterday we actually had nice weather. It was the last day of kind of above zero, so we skipped science and we went to the playground. So we need to try and get to this as well. And we have about 2 hours to get all this done. So we will see how far we make it through the pile here. Say hi.
Bye.
Hi.
Bye.
When you feel good about yourself, envy won't interfere as much. Feeling good about yourself is more complicated than it seems. It doesn't mean you're perfect or that you're good at everything you try or that you're stuck up. It means you respect yourself, you can handle your feelings, and you feel you're a good person. So which constellation?
Ursa Major.
Ursa Major. And what is in that one? What do you see?
A bale.
Yuma.
There's the Big Dipper there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the Big Dipper and Little
Okay,
Dipper?
try turning around. What other constellations can you see?
What is the Big Dipper and Little Dipper? I've never even seen a dipper.
We've seen the Big Dipper out the back.
Sagittarius.
I have. I've only seen a W.
Okay, what else is there? Try looking up.
I can't see them.
There, there's one.
Look.
So I've put a video on for the kids. I found a lecture series called The Night Sky, or kind of a lecture course at our local library. And so they're gonna watch a little bit and kind of see if it pertains to them or not while I get some stuff ready for an activity. It's really dark. I don't know if you can see, there's a like an ice mist that's rolled in. It's really dark. Bad weather. But it's winter, so what can you do?
Is visible in the northern hemisphere winter, which is summer in the southern hemisphere, and it dominates the sky in the early evening in January and February. Many cultures have seen the figure of a person in the stars of Orion because it so resembles the stick figure drawing of a man. You can start by finding the 3 stars that make up the belt of Orion, 3 bright stars very close together. 2 stars form the shoulders of Orion.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is you guys each have the marshmallows and the little half toothpicks to make the Big Dipper. So there's a picture here, or you should be able to find it on both those papers as well. And then once you've done that, you guys can show me, and then I want you to try making one other one. And there's more marshmallows if you need more to do one, okay? But do this one first, so here. I'll come help you, Katie.
Big or Little
Big Dipper isn't on here.
The Big Dipper. Okay, well, it's on that one, or there's a picture right here.
Okay.
Where would he sleep that night? He did not know. He only knew that the road lay before him, and in its turns and hollows new sights and adventures were awaiting. It will rain before night, said Roger. The sun rose red. I've got my cloak, said Adam. I can keep my harp dry under that. So Katie, I don't think she's feeling very well. She went and put herself to bed while we were reading. So she's asleep. I've got a shape and color little video, Elmo video on for Jacob. Well, I've got some salmon and broccoli and rice that I'm gonna get going here, and I'm gonna catch up on some YouTube while I do that. So while dinner's cooking there, my husband came home and he picked up a package for me with some school stuff in it. So this is, let's do it with one hand, the grade, or the level 5. Joshua is just over halfway through the level 4, so we'll be starting on that. We needed a new course companion for Nathan for level 3, and I needed part 1. What I ended up doing was, after my son wrote in the first part of this one, I realized that there isn't a whole lot of writing because I have the stories in here. So I've been printing the other parts, but I need the main one for them to reference because Tyler will be starting that soon. And here is Nathan's. He'll be starting in about a month or so. And I just decided, since I was going to order, I would go ahead and just do it instead of printing it and binding it myself. The cost just wasn't worth it, and I used a mailbox in Montana and had a company bring it up and picked it up from a city nearby. If you're in Canada and you're wondering about shipping, so in total, because I bought when they had a free shipping in the US, I paid $32 It's under $39 Canadian for the fee, like to bring it across the border and to bring it up here, and the mailbox fee and GST. So not bad at all. 38 bucks. I was just having a look at the level 5 here. It's nice they include these checklists as well. So yeah, I wasn't really wanting to try and print all of these and bind them. It just wasn't worth it to me. So to have a nice copy, and then I'm going to do the same thing I did with that. So they'll reference this book, but I will only actually print the pages that they need to write on in black and white, and then they can still see the full color here. And this will get used for, hopefully, the next 5 kids. So while it's a bit of an investment, I'll only have to print some black and white double-sided pages, which we recently got an eco tank. So hopefully it won't cost a lot. Look at the beautiful artwork in these. Isn't that nice? I always love seeing the artwork that they use. So fun. Let's look at that. Just looking at this, everything that's here. This is the course companion. So there's the answer key in there. Some other things. And these are the geography and grammar cards. So we already have a set that came with the level 4 that we had, but because I have a second child starting level 4, we're going to need a second set. So I figured 2 sets for 5 kids, it's going to be worth it. So there we go. Okay, so we've got some like roasted broccoli, some salmon, sweet chili salmon, some rice, and we've got some salad as well with some dressing. So we will dish that up and eat some dinner. So we cleaned up dinner, we got the younger kids baths, we did our family scripture study we do each night, and my husband was going to take 2 of the boys to go see a movie because it's cheap movie night and they've been saving their money wanting to go, but the roads are really bad, it's icy and it's foggy, so they decided not to go. So I'm probably just going to go watch an episode of Sabrina, which is what our family is watching right now. We've got from the library, and then start kind of sending the kids to bed and work on some things I need to work on, some budgeting stuff and some meal preps. So there's a look at a Tuesday, just kind of a winter, slow homeschool Tuesday day. That's what it was like. So thanks for coming along with us. I hope that this finds you having a great day. Take care.